My name is Shawn McCray, and I'll be running for Central Ward Councilman May 13, 2014, line C5. Education and sports go hand in hand. Positive sports activities can help them enhance their educational skills as well. As an athlete, I was taught discipline, structure, that I need to study and get my education so I can move on to a higher level.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Recreation is key in the city of Newark, so we can get a lot of kids off the street and use that talent to take them to universities that are giving away free education. In my term, I'm going to reach out because I know a lot of people that's doing a lot of structured programs, and we're going to fight to get some facilities here in Newark. We say that our kids are out committing crimes, but if we give them programs such as this to attend, then it's less likely that they'll be out in the streets running around stealing cars or just doing something that they have no business doing.
One of the things that my campaign plans to do to bring back the workforce to the Central Ward is talk to the businesses that plan on doing development in our ward and kind of make sure that percentage of the jobs that they do have go to Newarkers. We also have to reach out to the school system to bring back some programs that they've taken out as far as home economics, the wood shops programs that used to show you how to be carpenters and just cutting wood and just laborer type jobs. And then we can empower our residents to take over some of the empty buildings that sit, not so much buildings, but storefronts that sit along our corridors and try to promote them to be entrepreneurs so they can open up their own businesses and reach out to the local banks and just try to get, some money to help them start their own businesses in the community, and then the community can strive a little more as far as like our residents being empowered to run their own businesses. We have to have some free programs for people to come in just to catch up with technology so they can compete for some of the jobs that's out there. My staff and I plan on doing is developing a little city hall in the Central Ward where you can come in and get information that you may not be aware of. If we provide different programs for people that's hanging out in the community, we can get our seniors to feel more safe about coming outside, going to the store. They worked hard and now they're, a lot of them are retired and they're fearful, and I don't think they should be fearful of coming outside in their own community because the community is everybody's. It's not the guys that hang on the corners. The kids should be able to play, the seniors should be able to come out. The streets will be a little safer if we develop programs for the young guys that's hanging out in the communities. Our children will be able to come out to play. Our seniors will be able to come out and just enjoy themselves because at the age they are, they're retired, they've worked hard, they should be able to come out in a nice day and enjoy, the sunshine and will not have to worry about anything happening to them. Another thing we plan on doing is reaching out to the residents in the community. We can go out in the community, do some data, take some survey on some of the things that they are talented at or skills that they may have, and we can go back and sit down and put something together for those guys, and then we can reach out to different businesses and programs and go back into the community and point them in the right direction. A lot of our citizens that are in the community that's hanging out on the corners and the streets, they do have some talents. It's just that I don't think they've been tapped into as far as trying to find out some of the things that they need that we can provide them as far as sending them in the right direction.
This event is for the kids. We thought that we should put something together for the kids in the program that's been coming faithfully, and some kids just signed up recently, but they're still part of our program. We're gonna call up each coach. They're not going to do like they did at the meet and greet. They're just going to say a few words about what they're doing now, what the program did for them as a child, because each person that's going to speak is actually a former member of the Zuku basketball program.
Zuku just taught me so much on and off the court, especially off the court. All we wanted to do was keep our grades up. I flunked out a couple times. OG Malik stayed on me, and from there I just went on the right path. I didn't go to the streets, I didn't do none of that. I just kept playing. Went to school in New Mexico, junior college, didn't finish up, but I'm about to go back to school, finish up, try to go back to the Board of Education to help everybody else.
It gave me the structure to start my own program. I'm the head football coach at Barringer High School. I'm also CEO of a company called Ahead of the Game, recruiting advisor for high school athletes and junior college athletes across the country. I built relationships and friendships with guys that I probably would have never met if it wasn't for the program. And if it wasn't for that trip and it wasn't for Shiggs bringing me to these guys, I probably wouldn't be here standing in front of y'all today.
Right now, I currently coach at Berkeley College, but I always find time to come back because my home is here in Norton. My home is with you guys, Zuku basketball, because I want you to get to that next level, and I know what it takes to get to that next level. And just being a part of Zuku, you always meet different kind of people. We start traveling, things of that nature, and you just in the midst of great coaches and great people, try to inspire each other and do everything that we can to help each other out. Thank you.
Because when we started, it was 13 of us, all from the block, all from the South Ward of Newark at that time, and we never ventured on the North Side, or even the Central Ward much, or even other parts of the South Ward or the West Ward. But because of the Zuku Youth Program, I got to meet some of these other people. I got to become friends, lifelong friends, that's now became a brotherhood and sisterhood.
Shawn McCray, our final closing statement.
Just sit back and think about what the Central Ward needs. I think you should elect a new face on the city council, but an old face in the community. Because I've been in the community almost 30 years, working with families and children. I've sent numerous kids to college, and a lot of those guys have come back now and they're doing productive things in the city of Newark. I just think we need someone who can bridge the gap between the community and City Hall. I believe that City Hall, once people are elected in City Hall, they forget about the people. And as a council person, you're elected by the people, so you should serve the people. And I think that's where I come in at. I mean, as far as being in City Hall, I'm very accessible right now in the community, and I have no problem coming to anyone with any problems to address the situations that may be going on in their communities. And I just believe that we need to bring more programs and jobs back to the city of Newark so our residents can have hope. Because a lot of residents that I talk to in the community are losing hope. So I just want to bring the hope back to the Central Ward.